Hey guys, Brantley here again with 30 Minute Fisherman. Well guys, as usual, you know, whenever I find something good, or something that I've tried and it worked, I like to let you guys know about it. And was in my little local tackle shop that, I just pop in there, every couple of weeks, whatever, see if they got anything new, just see if something's on the shelf. I mean, just what I do. But I like getting on, a tackle warehouse, same thing. I just like to go on there a lot of times and see what's new. And, you just pick something up to try it, and sometimes you're pleasantly surprised. Well, when I went to my local tackle shop, I saw this right here. This is the River to Sea bubble popper. Now, it comes in two sizes. It's a 2.5 is the one size, the smaller size, and a 3.5. I kind of prefer, when it comes to poppers, I prefer that bigger 3.5 inch size. Usually you just get a little better pop out of it. And also, along with getting a better pop out of it, they usually cast better, so on and so forth. So, but anyway, this little bait, a couple little things that I noticed right off the bat that actually got me to buy it. Because this bait, I don't think it's anything new. I think it's actually been out for a while. But, if you look at the mouth on this guy, it's got a really wide, kind of squared off mouth there. And I immediately said to myself, that's going to push a lot of water, which I like. So in other words, when you pop it, it's going to kind of push water out in front of it. And you probably get that good bloop, bloop, or, good splashing out of it. Now, another thing, which is where the name comes from, the bubble popper. If you look right here on the sides, here's a little hole right there. And I don't know if y'all can see it on here, but if you look, see that hole goes all the way through. See, I put my finger there and kind of cover up the light. So this hole goes all the way through. So when you're popping it, water's going through that little hole, and that's giving you those bubbles. So it creates a bubble trail as you're popping it. And actually, this particular bait right here, I've already bought two, because the first one I bought it in, it was, don't really know the name of the color that I bought, but it was more of a white color. It was like a little kind of white with a little silver. It's a really nice color. And like I said, this bait, you can hear it rattling. It's got some really good rattles in it. Also, I noticed, got really good hooks on it, and a nice feathered treble. That's not just a regular old typical white feathered treble. You see it's got some, some different colors in there. Now this is basically, this color is their version of like a sexy shad. They call it a I know it, but that's pretty much what it is. But like I said, I had bought another one and was fishing it, and ended up catching one small fish on it. Didn't catch any big ones, but I did catch a fish on it, which is always good for me. I like to try baits, and I was trying it and I caught a fish on it. But like I said, these baits cast pretty far, and I was trying to cast next to a log and cast it over the log, and of course, a couple minutes later, trying to get it back over the log, and it was a long cast, and I hung the bait up. So, wasn't very happy about that, so I went and got another one. And like I said, the white color worked, but, a lot of the places that I fish, the bait is brim or bluegill, or, however you want to say it. So this is more of a bluegill type of color. And a lot of times I just like a bait with a little chartreuse in it anyway, and there's chartreuse on the tail. So when I went back, I got this one instead of the original white color. And, this bait's about, I think it was about $10, $10, $11. So I intend on going back and replacing the white one too, but I just figured I'd go ahead and get this color because they had it when I went back. But anyway, guys, if you don't have some of these, get them and try them. Like I said, I found it at my little local tackle shop. But I'm sure other places have them, or for sure, like I said, Tackle Warehouse, I have them. But as you can see, big bait, big mouth on there. You can definitely throw this thing on a bait caster. I was actually throwing it on a 7-foot medium heavy spinning rod and reel, because that's just kind of what I prefer. But you could throw it on a bait caster. I would throw this bait on a bait caster. I really would. And again, like I said, I'm starting to become real fond of River to Sea baits. I have a good bit of their stuff, and I've been pleasantly surprised with everything I've ever bought. Whopper ploppers and the S-wavers, and I think they make good baits. But like I said, this thing has, I don't know what kind of hooks these are, but they're pretty stout hooks. I don't think you have to change out the hooks or anything on here. And then, like I said, it's a nice feathered treble on the back, not just a regular old typical white that a lot of baits have. But anyway, guys, try to find you some of these baits. Like I said, it comes in 2 sizes, a 2.5 and a 3.5 inch. And that's the River to Sea Bubble Popper. And like I said, give them a try. It's definitely top water season. And again, like I said, this big 3.5 inch size, you could definitely throw it out there on top of some schoolies and stuff like that where they're schooling up. Or, just cover a lot of water, which is what you have to do a lot of times this time of year. But anyway, guys, hit that thumbs up button down at the bottom. And thanks for watching to all you new subscribers and everybody out there. And guys, get out here and enjoy this great outdoors that the Lord has given us to enjoy. And remember, every day is a day that the Lord has made, so make the best of it, guys. And again, this is Brantley with 30-Minute Fisherman. Tight lines, God bless, and I'm out.